everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I'd love it if you could subscribe. And if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So there's a couple of things I want to mention before I start today's video. The first one is, I'm sorry if you can hear any background noise, I have some washing going on in the back. So I'm sorry if you can hear that, but this is really the only time I have to film right now, so please excuse that. And the second one, well, it's kind of two things in one really. I wanted to start with talking about how I'm feeling at the moment. So unfortunately I haven't been very well for quite a while now, and unfortunately I'm still not feeling 100% and great. So I've made the decision, and I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you still stick around. I've made the decision to actually stop some of the projects on my channel. I just feel quite overwhelmed at the minute and need to take care of myself and make sure that I'm not trying to stress myself out. And I feel like at the minute I just feel so overwhelmed by the amount of makeup I'm trying to pan that I just don't want to wear it, which is not like me. So I've made the decision I'm going to be stopping some of the projects on my channel, at least just for now. Never say never for the future. I'm going to be still keeping quite a few. It's me, of course I am, because I love project panning, but I just have to think about myself right now at this moment, and with me not being very well, but also my life is just really busy at the moment with just a lot of things going on. I just need to take that step back, I think. So I'm going to get rid of three. The first one being the office project pan. As much as I love doing all of these projects, when I looked at all of my projects as a whole, these were the three that I was like, okay, either some of them are coming to the end anyway, or like the office one didn't have an ending, and I just thought, okay, I'm gonna stop that one for now and I can always pick it back up again. So I feel like I'm rambling. I'm really sorry guys if none of this makes sense. So I'm going to be finishing the office project pan, so from now on there isn't going to be any updates for that. The other one is That's Expensive, and the other one is Women Who Rock. Now Women Who Rock finishes in August, so I am keeping all the rest of them, and I am going to be restarting Throwback 30 as well, because I already have the products picked out for that, and I feel like I've made a pretty good balance with that, not like a bunch of makeup. So the ones I'm going to be keeping are my project pan, my 50 Shades of Yellow and Gold, Beauty A to Z, Deco Panning, and Throwback 30. I think that's all of them. And potentially in October there may be another one that was starting, but fingers crossed by then I feel a lot better and I feel like I can start to pick up some of these projects again. I love all of them, like I've said, it's just I had to make that decision, and I hope you guys understand. I'm sure you all do, because you're all such lovely people. I just wanted to say that before I start this video. So today's video is going to be my May empties. I nearly said April then, because I just don't know where this year is going, if I'm honest. And I don't have that many empties. I seem to have a lot of products that have come in, and I'm not sure how. Let's start with my empties. I always start with my empties because I know not everyone likes to see what comes into my collection. I feel really rusty right now because I haven't filmed in a long time, or it feels like a long time, so bear with me in this one. So I'm going to start with my empties. What I do is I put the empties into the categories, so makeup, skincare, body care and hair care. Then I'll talk about them with you on here and give you my opinions on them. So without further ado, let's get into that. Okay, so we do have some makeup products again this month. One of them is a declutter though, so we'll get to that. So I'm going to start with makeup. I have a lot of skincare this time. I don't have any hair care and I have a few body bits. So let's just start with the declutter. So the thing I'm going to be decluttering is this. So this is in my Throwback 30. I found it. When I did that update, I could not find this. I had no idea where it was, and it was right in front of my face, upstairs in my office. I don't know how I missed it. But I'm going to declutter this. I just don't reach for it and it feels like a chore. And you know what? I've made really good progress in this. I finished the powders and this is my progress on the contour, but I just don't contour and it just seems a bit pointless me keeping this when I don't use it. Like I've been saying this year, I'm really trying to curate my collection to things that I know I will use and I enjoy, and this just doesn't, I just don't enjoy this one anymore as much as I used to. So I'm not gonna pass this along because this is very old, very old. So this is most probably gonna have to go in the bin, which is a shame, but I mean, I've made really good progress on it, so I am happy with that. I'm not going to include this in my value, even though I did use up the powders. Those would have been in my products I finished last year, so the value would have been there. So that is the first thing, but the next two things, makeup wise, I can count. So the first one is the Karma Co lip mask in vanilla. I count my lip masks and like lip balms in my makeup because they take me forever to finish. So this was in my throwback 30 and I finished it. It took me all year pretty much to finish this, but I did enjoy it. It was a really nice thick lip mask. It really moisturised my lips. This is what I put on overnight, and I felt like my lips were well hydrated. I don't think I can get this anywhere. I got this in a Tribe Beauty box, which I don't think that box is a thing anymore. But yeah, really did enjoy it. I have been using the Laneige lip sleeping masks, and I have really been enjoying those, like really enjoying them. So I do think I would buy those over this anyway now, but I don't know if I could get this anywhere in the UK. And then the next thing and the last makeup item I have is the Delilah Definitive Volumizing and Defining Mascara. So I keep my mascaras open for 3 months. So this is what this one looked like. This was okay. It was definitely more of a natural look with the mascara, which is sometimes what I like on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, not one I would go and get again. I found myself being quite picky with mascaras. I don't feel like there's one that I've loved enough to want to repurchase recently. Yeah, this was okay, but not one I would get again. So that is the makeup products that I finished in May. Now let's move on to skincare, and like I said, I have quite a bit of skincare. I mean, I haven't got a huge amount of empties overall, but it's definitely skincare heavy this empties this month. So I do have a couple of masks. So the first one I have is the SF Suns Out Pelts Out lip mask. I really enjoy these. I think I got this set from FabFitFun when I used to have it, and I do really enjoy it. I don't think you can get these here in the UK though. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can. But yeah, really enjoy those. They do have a lot of product on it though, so I guess it just depends on what you like, but I enjoy these. And then I had the Vitamasks Cranberry and Apple Probiotic Repair Mask. I don't know if you can see, but the actual product looked a bit like milk. It didn't smell like it, but I was a bit surprised by that. This was okay. This won't be something I would race out and repurchase, but if I got them again, I would definitely use them. The next thing I have is the Simple Soothing Facial Toner. I got this on my weekly shop because I've run out of toners, which is always what happens to me. I don't know why I don't just buy some in back stock. One of my favourites is the Body Shop one. It's £10, really not that expensive. And I recently saw you can subscribe so you can get it to your house like every month, every 2 months. I just need to do that because I run out of toners so fast. But anyway, this Simple one was okay. It wasn't expensive at all. Maybe like £4, if that. And it did a job, but it isn't as good as my Body Shop one. So I would pick it up if I needed one, like I did this time. But it wouldn't be something I would buy over the Body Shop one. I need to buy those Body Shop ones. I need to remind myself to buy them. The next thing I have, I don't know if I mentioned last empties. I saw it in the bottom of my empties bin last month and I can't remember whether I mentioned it or not, but it's a Cetaphil Daily Defense Moisturiser. It was just a little mini. I wasn't a massive fan of this. I had, I think, 3 other ones in my collection that I've now given away just because I wasn't a massive fan. It wasn't hydrating enough for my dry skin, so I wouldn't get that again. Another one I wasn't a massive fan of was the Polar External Snow Youthful Promise Cream. It was a moisturiser. I wasn't a massive fan of this. Again, similar to the Cetaphil one, I just didn't feel like this was moisturising enough, and I wasn't a massive fan of the smell of this. I find I haven't particularly enjoyed any of the products from Polar, so I will use the ones I've got in my collection, but I wouldn't go out and buy them. The next thing I have is the Pestle and Mortar Balance Fine Misting Facial Spritz. This was just something I used as a bit of a luxury on an evening when I did my skincare, and I just sprayed this after I used my moisturiser, just for that extra little bit of hydration. So I completely finished it. It was nice. I don't feel like I need these products in my collection. I get them through subscription boxes and I will use them as, like I said, a nice extra step, but it's not something I feel like I do need and I would go out and buy. But that one was nice. The next thing I have is the Alia Skin Australian Pink Clay Mask. I finally finished this. It took me so long to finish this, so long, and I'm so glad that it is done. I can't even get into it now. Yeah, I scraped out as much as I could from it. This was okay. It didn't irritate my skin, which means that this product was okay. I do have quite sensitive skin, so I do have to be a bit careful with some products, but this one didn't. But it was just, I would think by the end of it I was just a bit bored of working on it, and I needed to use this by September, so I'm glad I have it done. Not something I would get again, but I get so many masks from my subscription boxes that I don't think I will ever need to buy a mask, ever. Okay, the next thing I have is the Nip and Fab Illuminate Vitamin C Fix Cleanser. So this one really did not take me long at all to finish. I think it took me, maybe 2 months to finish this. This is an affordable brand. This one costs £12.95, which I think is pretty affordable, but I think I'd rather pay more for one that would last me a bit longer. I have another one of these which I'm currently using, so I think in July you may see another one of these. It's okay, not something I think I would go and buy again, but it is a good second cleanse, and yeah, did a good job. Just not something I think, like I said, I would buy, because I just felt like I got through that so fast. And then the last two products for skincare are ones I love, and I would buy again. So the first one is the Elemis Pro Collagen Summer Bloom Cleansing Balm. Now, just the actual cleansing balms from Elemis are some of my favourites. I would buy them for myself as a treat, or like at Christmas my partner got me a set of 3 of these. But I think just for like every day I would buy the Soap and Glory one, because it's a lot cheaper than this, a lot. Now I think this was a new range, the Summer Bloom one. I've not seen this one before. But yeah, I have completely finished it. I got every bit out of it that I possibly could. Really enjoy these. I just really enjoy Elemis products. They're just so nice, and I know they're expensive, but I think you get what you pay for, and yeah, absolutely love Elemis. I don't love every product from Elemis. I mean, none of them have, caused a reaction or anything on my skin, but there are definitely some products I prefer from Elemis compared to some others. And then last but no means least for skincare, I have the Touch Hydration Serum. I love this. This felt like I was splashing water on my face, and my skin loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I would definitely look at getting this again. Now, I don't need to buy any skincare products for a long time, but this is definitely one I would consider. Now, it is a bit pricey at £37, but it did take me quite a while to finish this, so I don't mind paying that. But I just don't need any at the moment, but I definitely would. If you have dry skin, I definitely recommend that. Okay, so now we're on to body. There's only 4 products to go through. So the first one I have was a bath visor. I got this at Christmas from my parents. It was a little cupcake one, and this was pretty good. Usually I find bath visors don't do too much in the bath, but this one changed the colour of my bath, and it was quite good. I did enjoy it. It's not really that much to say about a bath visor, but I enjoy using them when I do get baths. The next one I have is the JUS Sexy Crush perfume. This was just not a scent I enjoyed at all. I didn't even like it as a room spray. It's just not the type of scent I enjoy. It was very strong. Even just smelling it like that, it's like, whoo, it's very strong. Not something I would get again, and like I said, I didn't even like it as a room spray. The next thing I have is the Kate Somerville Resurfacing Body Scrub. This was okay. I don't think I would pay the price for this body scrub, but it was nice on my body. It was a pretty good scrub. Didn't take me long at all to finish that, because it was only a 15ml. So I don't know how many uses it was, maybe 2 or 3. And then last but no means least, I have the Molten Brown Delicious Rhubarb and Rose Shower Gel. I love this. Love, love, love this. I wasn't sure whether I was going to, because I thought, oh, it's got rose in it, and I'm not a massive fan of rose scented things. But the rhubarb definitely overpowers the rose in this, which I am happy about. It smells like rhubarb and custard sweets, if you've ever had those. Really, really love this. This will definitely be going on a wish list at Christmas for a bigger size. This one and the Coastal Cypress and Sea Fennel one are definitely my favourites from Molten Brown that I've tried up to now. And yeah, just really, really, really love Molten Brown. Another brand that is quite luxury, and you can get dupes quite a few places, but I love it. Absolutely, absolutely love it. Okay, so that is all of my empties. What I'll do on the screen is I'll put the value for May. I'll also make sure to put the value in the video so you know how much in total I have done per month. And then at the end of the year, what I do is I just tally up all of the months and then do a total value for the year. So that is my empties. Now we're going to move on to products that came into my collection. So I do get 2 subscription boxes. One that is a monthly subscription box, which is cohorted, and the other one is a seasonal subscription box called Jama Box. Now the Jama Box usually comes every season, like I just said, but there was a few issues with the one that was meant to come in March, and I didn't get it until May. So I have 2 boxes here, but in June I think I'm also going to have 2 boxes as well, because the next one for the summer one for Jama Box is coming out. Rambly Sonia today. So let's start with cohorted, because that's the one I get every month. Then I'll go on to Jama Box, and then if there's anything that I have purchased, we'll talk about that at the end. But I think there might only be one thing I purchased, so that's pretty good. So for me, the cohorted box was a Living Proof themed box. So there were a couple of things that went Living Proof that came in the box. I think this was one of them. It was the Wild Nutrition Daily Essentials, like food supplements. I don't usually use products like this that come in my boxes, but that did come in the box. And then I did also get another perfume sample. This one is the Ojar, I think, Wood Whisperer. Hopefully you can see that. So this will just go in my perfume sample section. So there were 6 items in the Living Proof box. The first 2 were a shampoo and conditioner. So I'm currently using a shampoo and conditioner from Living Proof in my shower at the moment, but it's not these ones. I think it might be another couple I'm going to show you in a second. But this is the PhD, which is Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner, and I think these are full size. It's 236ml for both of them, and I love getting shampoo and conditioners. I've taken a lot better care of my hair over the last year or so. I just really enjoy trying new shampoo and conditioners, so that was 2 of the products. I then got another set of shampoo and conditioner, but these are just a little bit smaller, and I think, don't quote me on this, but I think these are the 2 that I have in my shower at the moment in a full size. So this is the Restore shampoo, which is a 30ml, and the Restore conditioner, which is also a 30ml. These are perfect for travelling anyway, so I don't mind getting smaller ones like that. I then got the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. So this is a conditioning detangling spray. I'm going to be using this as soon as, because my hair has got so tangled over the last month. When I try to brush it, it just feels really knotty, and I have no idea why. So I'm most probably going to bring this one out straight away and start to use it. That one is a 50ml, so I don't know, that could last me a while. I don't really spray too much on my hair unless it tells me to spray a lot. And then this product I already have, and I've been using for what feels like an eternity. I've been using it for so long, and I have maybe 1 or 2 uses left on it now, and I got it again. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. And what I've been doing is, when I get out of the shower and I've washed my hair, I just put this in the ends of my hair, and I find that that's been working pretty well. Just to apply to damp hair and blow dry. Now, I very rarely blow dry my hair. I just let it air dry. It's partly because of laziness, not gonna lie to you, but it's also because I wash my hair pretty late. Like, I usually get showers on the evening, and I just prefer to let my hair air dry. But I will use this. I just feel like I need a bit of a break from it before I start this one again, because it takes a long time to finish this, especially for me. This is 118ml. So that was everything from my cohorted box for May. I was happy with that. A couple of products I've tried before, a couple of products I haven't, and I love getting hair products, so I was happy with that box. Now let's talk about the Jama box. So one thing I want to say before I start is the customer service at Jama box is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So there were a few free gifts in the box, and there were some that were missing from me, and I was going to just forget about it, but I thought, no, I'm going to mention it, because when I first joined I didn't get the free gifts then either, and I just let that one go. I thought, oh, it's fine, whatever. But then when I had some missing this time, I was like, I'm going to mention it. I thought if they don't come back to me, that's fine. But they responded to me, I think within the same day, and they was like, I'm really sorry, I'm going to get them shipped out to you right now. And I got them a few days later. I was so impressed, because usually it takes a long time for the customer service to get back and things like that, but honestly I could not recommend Jama box enough and their customer service. I was really, really impressed. So let's start with the free gifts. I did actually get a couple. They just sent me all of the free gifts again, so I did get a couple that were the same. So I got a couple of Sand and Sky Australian Pink Clay Purifying Masks, and this was the Remove Impurities and Brighten. So I got a couple of those, and then I got a couple of these Nux products. Again, these are the same product. This is the multi-purpose dry oil for body and hair. So all of the free gifts weren't missing, just a couple of them. So I did, when I contacted them, I did just say it's just these two that I'm missing, and I'd really appreciate if you could send them out. But they were kind enough to send all of the free gifts again, which I was not expecting. And then I got the Nux Insta Mask Detoxifying and Glow Mask, Rose and Charcoal. And then I got the Nux Super Serum Age Defying Concentrate. So those were the free gifts. Now on to the rest of the products. Now there is some products missing here because I am not keeping them, and I don't really want to show you the things I'm keeping. So there is a couple of, I think there's about 2 products that I'm missing from here. But yeah, so the first thing is another shampoo and conditioner. This is the Philip Kingsley Moisture Balancing Shampoo and the conditioner. These I think are full sizes. This one's a 250ml, this one's a 200ml. I do enjoy some products from Philip Kingsley. I like the elasticizer. I've not tried these before, I don't think. But yeah, I'll give them a go. I then have the Ren Gentle Cleansing Gel. I've not tried this product before, but it is for sensitive skin, and that is the type of skin I have. So hopefully I like that. I think all of these are full size, I believe. The next one I have is the Gatine, hopefully I'm saying that right, Radiance Enhancing Gommage. I have no idea how to use this, if I'm honest. This is what it looks like, but I was intrigued, so I wanted to keep it. It says apply once or twice a week to dry skin, massage for 1 to 2 minutes until texture turns to liquid, rinse with water. Your complexion appears brightened and skin radiant. I'm not quite sure how to use it yet, but I will have a look and see. But this product is £43 for a 75ml. Expensive. The next thing I have is the Coco and Eve Glow Figure Barley Buffing Sugar. So I think it's like a body scrub. I don't mind getting body scrubs. I don't buy body scrubs myself because it's not really a step I feel like I need in my routine, but it is one I will use when I have them in my collection. And then last but no means least, I have the Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple Super Bounce Mask Glow and Plump. So like I said earlier, I don't need to buy masks because I get so many of them in my subscription boxes, but I have tried this one before and I do enjoy it. So I'm excited to have this one. It was just a little mini that I tried of this before. This one's a 30 grams, so it's a bit bigger. It almost would take me forever to finish that. And then last but no means least, now looking at it, I don't feel like it's too many products actually. I think it was just the way that I put them all in there, it just looked a bit chaotic. Last but no means least, I have products that came in that I bought. Now, I only have one, and I wasn't going to buy this, but again, I wanted to get free delivery, and I needed to spend, I think it was like £3 or something. So I've just picked up a lip liner. This is the Revolution in Real Life Filter Finish Lip Definer in Caramel Syrup. I just thought this would be a perfect everyday lip liner to wear, and yeah, I need to spend £3. I think this was £3. So yeah, I picked that up, but that was it. I didn't pick up anything else in May, which I'm so proud of myself, because usually when it gets pretty hectic and stuff, I find myself wanting to buy makeup, but I haven't. So I'm really proud of myself for not buying makeup. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys don't mind, like I said at the beginning of the video, that I'm going to be cutting out a few of my projects. It's just what is best for me right now, and hopefully in the future I can pick up some of these projects again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and it means the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.